friends, today is the day. Today is the day that we plant out the 2022 spring and summer. Today is the day we plant out the 2022 spring and summer garden. As you can see, I have all my plants around me and they are going in the ground today. I will say it is not the most beautiful day. It is sitting around 65 to 70 degrees and it's been raining all morning. But you know, I do what I can when I can do it, and now is the time. These plants need to go in and they'll be just fine. Our temperatures are sustaining and the garden is ready for them. I did expand the garden this year and I didn't really film me doing that. I just really needed to get it done, and honestly it doesn't look like anything super spectacular from the ground, but when I get it planted and things start growing out, I think it's going to be really beautiful. I just kind of want to give you my thought process with this year, and then we'll revisit this in midsummer to see if it worked out the way I wanted it to. So usually I go into each gardening season with a plan. I usually have sketched things out and I know where I want plants to be. I've kind of looked into the little pockets of my garden to try to create these beautiful spaces. And this year I really kind of stepped back from that, and I'm just kind of doing whatever feels right in that moment, which is a little strange for me because I'm a planner by nature, but I still have some sort of plan. I planned out where my peppers and my tomatoes are going to be, but with this expansion, I've never grown in this area, so I know what I'm putting there, which is that's the whole reason I expanded it. But I also took one of my front beds and turned it into more of a perennial flower space, just because that's the entrance you see when you first walk in, and I want that to be beautiful. I told you last year when I expanded the garden for the first time that I was really looking for beauty and not so much production, and that's still true. However, I'm looking to get a little more production out of it this year to combat rising food costs for myself, my family, my friends. But that's not my sole focus. Gardening to me is very much so for the emotional, spiritual benefits. Of course, there are physical benefits. One, I'm getting tons of physical activity. I'm outside. I'm growing healthy, nutritious food in organic soil free of pesticides that I grew. I grew these plants from seed. I know exactly how they were treated since day one. I know that there's no harsh chemicals on them, and there never will be. And I know what I'm putting in my body, but I am not one of those people that will only eat organic. I am not one of those people that is going to live in fear of what's going on in today's world. I have the skills. I know how to do what I need to do, should I need to do it, and I'm doing it. And that's a whole rabbit trail that we can go down some other time if you want to. But the rain is stopping, hopefully, and I'm ready to get these plants in the ground. I think that now in my second year of spending the time to film these videos, they're going to be a little different. One, I'm filming on some different cameras. I'm not only using my Sony, which gives beautiful quality, and of course I will use that because these plants deserve the highest quality. They're just stunning. But I think it's going to be a little more relaxed, and I hope you guys enjoy that style. Of course, there still will be how-tos and just general vlogs, but I'm just trying to make it a little easier on myself. I am a busy person, as are all of you, and I want you to enjoy the content. I'm rambling, but I'm really ready to start planting, so I'm going to put my headphones in and take you out to the garden. Let's go plant the 2022 garden. And you are absolutely not allowed to judge me for my hair in any of this video. I'm getting it done next week. It's been busy. I've been tending to these since February, some of them. The last time I got my hair done was in January. It needs a cut. Gotta cover up some of these grays. I'm not covering up my grays. I'm not doing it. I'm going to be a silver fox, as they call me. I'm looking extra tired. I know. You guys think I don't know? I'm aware. My physical physical state. But I love this, and I will get in a good nap when I'm done. And then you get that, like, gardeners know, you get that, like, 2-week reprieve where your plants don't really need you and you, like, don't know what to do with your life. We hate that time, but we love that time. I already have things I want to do in that time. I'm stalling because it's still raining. Tomato volunteers from last year. All of these are volunteers from the tomatoes that dropped last year. Transplanting, I always make sure to have a bucket of diluted fish emulsion, and I dunk them and let it absorb a little bit just to give them a little boost. I have to tell you that I am so pleased with the way that this soil is coming along. This is the new bed from last year, the new no dig, and that is just full of life. There are so many worms in here, which is really good to see. This last year was a tomato bed, and this year it is a pepper bed. I decided to change them just to see. You should rotate your crops, but also because this is my second year in this garden, I'm just kind of trying out things to see what works best. That is the gamble. It could be a total fail or a complete success. It's just how life works, right? You actually want to plant your peppers kind of close together. They say that peppers like to hold hands. So about 8 to 10 inches is what you want there. but I wanted to add in a bed specifically for some perennials and also more flower beds. Every damn time. Perhaps the fire alarm is done now.